Eleceed 398. I knew what was coming, you knew what was coming. Now let's get into it. So the chapter starts off with Ian with his patriarch, and they're speaking about Jurion's abilities. It seems that he kept it hidden from everyone else because they don't know his proficiency with the shadow techniques, that he could create this many clones. It was even a shock to his own patriarch, which shows how cunning this guy is. This guy, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. Anyway, on to the fight. From the previous chapter, Jiwoo did zero impact and it had an effect. Actually, he thought he had beaten, Jurion, but that wasn't the case. It turned out to be a clone. And now, Jiwoo is on the defensive and he's deep in thought. Whilst being in a fight, he's deep in thought, saying, is this the real body? Am I fighting a clone? What's going on? So he flashes back to him training with Pluton. When Pluton says, when you are fighting, you have to lock in. Like, lock in. Bro, don't be having unnecessary thoughts. Just lock in. So now that his mind is right, he's thinking to himself that, what does it matter if it's a clone? So long as I can just keep on beating him, the main body will show up sooner or later. Which is a great mindset. Except that we've seen this over and over and over again in this, this Manhwa. This is something that's been happening recently, and like every single fight, this is what happens. But I don't want to rant today. I don't want to rant. So what happens is Jiwoo goes for the move that he did against Duke, if you remember. That area attack that he did against Duke, trying to clear out the clones and get the main body, but he actually gets hit instead. And then it shows that Jurion can summon more clones. So now we are back at the point where what I knew would happen and what you knew would happen happened. Jiwoo is injured. Now I think next week is when we will find out if he will heal and use Gestella's force control. Gestella didn't give him the force control at all. So next week is when we will find out if he has Gestella's force control. And another thing, I don't want this to be a comparison between two of the works, but you know how in One Piece it's been like 2 or 3 years since we first saw Luffy and now his progression. You see how he can stand toe to toe with the other top hitters. Atta, I don't know what's wrong with you. It's left with 2 chapters for us to be in 400 chapters. Your boy needs a power up. Jurion is not even a top. He's not a heavy hitter. He's not anything. So why are we doing this thing over and over again? Bro, let him skill. There's been no, I don't remember the last time Jiwoo was in a fight and I was like, yeah, this is my MC. And I'm not saying I want a power fantasy like solo leveling where he can basically one-shot anybody and no problems or anything. Yes, he can have problems and conflicts, but some fights are there. You need to elevate your MC. Because I can't keep reading week in, week out. I already know how the fight structure already is before the fight even starts. You see, that's poor writing on your half. It makes it a horrible reading experience for me, the reader, to be honest. Okay, so see you next week for what happens. We will be here. We will keep reading. Because right now, at the end of the day, it's like a car crash. You can't keep your eyes off it. You've been here since the beginning. You have to weather the storm till the end. That's basically my life right now. So I'll see you.